Yo, back to the reactions. One time for the one time. I don't know what we're
Hey,
watching, so
two
it'll
time
happen.
for the two time. Let's get into the reaction. All right.
The conversations that we've created in this space alone have changed the minds of thousands of people. We single-handedly turned the YN narrative upside down. We single-handedly did that by imploring empathy, by looking at those young men and seeing ourselves. I don't want to hear YN. Don't say that shit around me. Take it out of your vocabulary. Because just like woke and DEI, it's another way to call you a nigga. You could be 17 years old, valedictorian, with all the ropes, all the decorations. It's valedictorian of the school. Oh, the YN's in education now. That's how you sound. Like, that's what y'all would say. And you allow these people trick you and to make fun of you, and then you adopt it and try to hee and ha ha. Everything ain't goddamn funny. Everything ain't funny, nigga. I don't find that shit funny. As soon as you see a black man and he young, you can tell he a young teenager or young 20s, you want to call him a YN. Stop that shit, man. Stop that shit. Don't let them trick you into villainizing yourself. Because what do you think they think when they hear YN? In their mind, they got a villainous teenager out of Chicago or Philadelphia with a ski mask on, ready to kill each other. That's what they think when they hear YN. Stop saying that shit. You can say nigga. Them, like everybody else, always trying to find a loophole into our fucking community, into our culture. They got all this shit to say about niggas, but always trying to find a backdoor into our culture. It's always our culture up for the taking. You don't never hear about black people trying to appropriate nobody else's fucking culture. The culture we haven't appropriated is violence, backdooring, two-facedness, jealousy, envy. That's the only thing we're appropriating. Let go of that shit, man. We can do this shit ourselves. Because there's a lot of industries that we keep afloat with our labor. There's a lot of industries that we keep afloat with our consumption. Us consuming their narratives about us keeps the prison industry afloat. You got young men out here right now knowing that they're going to go to prison, haven't even thought about college. It's all systemic. And if we keep feeding into the narrative of pointing and wagging our fucking fingers at each other, it's not going to change. Implore empathy, implore love towards one another. That's how you change things. You want to know what's on these young men's minds? Go ask them and allow them to speak. Stop wagging your fucking finger at it, because the thing is, they take a risk with their lives every day. You don't understand that type of risk, and they don't want to be talked down to. And the reason they're taking that risk is because they probably don't feel any love. And the young nigga narrative, the YN narrative, make them feel even more ostracized from the community, because now it's their elders, the people that are supposed to love them, turning their back. Trauma come from shit like that.
Mm.
I'm confused. Is he saying we, the community, should not be saying YNs? What is he saying? Is he saying like what? Yeah, I missed it.
I think that, I mean, the semantics of that, I'm not sure. But I mean, I agree. I've been tired of the whole YN thing, like especially like because they done made so many jokes about it. Like it's a thing on like TikTok, social media about YN. Like so many skits is, we done made YN into this whole trend that everybody laughing at and making skits as if it's not really destroying lives. Like why ain't people really doing this? Like people really living life like this, and we make it a joke. Like I actually been upset, and I done seen a lot of bruh stuff on his podcast. He be spitting for real. He be saying some real stuff. So
No,
I
mean, I
agree.
agree in general that we shouldn't like generalize everybody young as a YN, but I mean, there are those who fit the category. It is what it is. Like I saw somebody said, "You
Yeah.
call me a YN, call me a YM." I'm like, that a young man. That's fine if that's how you present yourself. But if you're a young nigga, like if you out here acting up, that's literally how you're presenting yourself to be.
Yeah.
I don't group everybody like that, but if that is what you are presenting yourself to look like, then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody's not an upstanding citizen.
This is true. This is true. I think it's two things. I think one, he's saying like people outside the community is using it as a kind of a way to kind of backdoor into the community, like as a loophole. You can't say the N word, but you can say YN and whatnot. And then I think another part of it is people making it a joke when, it's actually not funny. People, low key done got glorified in the sense where people want to be a YN. When we all know some people that we went to school with that had like every opportunity to be a upstanding citizen and like had two parent household and had good role models but turned to a
Parents
life
got a
of
real good marriage. I'm sorry, I had to say
no, for real.
it.
That's really how it is though. Like yeah, yeah, you from the suburbs. You got two parents, your mama a dentist, your daddy a therapist or something. But you want to be hood. You want to trap for no reason. And I think part
Yeah,
of it has always been the culture, just like people just trying to adopt. It's not even the culture for real. Culture done got hijacked, and YN is just another iteration of it. So I guess that's what he's saying. But I don't know.
I guess.
We got to
I
get bro on the pod.
It to me that goes in the same bucket as should black people be saying nigga or nah? I say nigga because it's true. If you a nigga, if you acting like a nigga, you acting like a nigga.
I mean, it's a reclamation of the word. I think it's a way it's like part of the brotherhood, you know, like what Mark Lamont Hill said. I call you my nigga because you are my nigga. Like it's something that we got
It's true.
specifically, and I don't think that the inertia of that word is never gonna stop. People never gonna stop saying
I
nigga,
enjoy
in
the
my
word
opinion.
personally. It blesses me.
Yeah, yeah. All right, next clip.
Josh, where did you get your and why won't you tell me? I gatekeep. It's exclusive pleasure. It's a part of life that I've discovered that you can't get. Well, you got it. I want it. The fact that you don't have it is the best part, brother, sister. Do you understand what I'm saying? I searched high and low to get this thing that you don't have. If you had it, I'd probably throw it away. Do you understand what I'm saying? This gate is being kept if I'm the one keeping it. I wouldn't share the word of the Lord with you if it hit me that good. You should have came to church, sister. When we were kids, they said sharing is caring. I don't care. And I don't share. That's just not.
Bro, I mean, you're not wrong. Something when it comes to certain things, I'm definitely gatekeeping. You don't need to know everything. Like if you like something that I have, I might tell you the general area of where to go to get it, but I'm not gonna tell you exactly where to go because it's mine. I don't want it if you got it. I'm definitely throwing it away.
Yeah, the diabolicality, if that's a word, of calling you brother or sister after saying that was crazy.
Bro said I wouldn't even share the word of God with you. You should have came to
You said
church.
you should have came to church. You said I'm not sharing that. I gatekeep, brother. Like damn, like you family. I see you as family, and I'm not telling you this. Like
And I'm
nah,
not
you
telling
not
you,
getting none of this.
you can't have my fly. No.
Yeah, nah, for real. Some stuff, I mean, exclusivity, like, you got to be able to have certain things. Like, imagine this, like, you got a favorite date spot or a few date spots. You go to a certain restaurant. You start telling everybody that what you gonna do when you got your date. It's gonna be people popping up at your date spot. It's like you
Yep.
got to keep that. You got to keep it on the low.
I will definitely I gatekeep spots, places all the time. You're not going where I'm going because I don't want to see you. I don't want to see people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see you there. Oh, good. Oh, you here too? No, 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 no. You're here too. This is my spot. What are you? You're invading my place. Go home.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to use that as a currency. Like, if you got a spot that you gonna put me on to, I can put you on. Like we gotta reciprocate. I can't just be giving
Exactly.
out my spots willy nilly, like like it's
Exactly.
water or something.
I'm not. I don't share the. I don't. You can't. I don't share the fly. You got to find your own
Mm-mm, mm-mm. I built this brick by brick. Like what's the name
fly.
of Franklin say? Like I've been in Atlanta, been in these streets too long. I done figured out all these spots like just through
Bruh,
hustle. You gotta earn it. You can't just get this.
bruh. Absolutely. Absolutely. What next?
Next clip.
Back off right now, back off. Back off, 10 steps. 10 steps, I'm angry. I'm angry currently. I'm angry. Move. Why are you so mischievous? I thought I don't like you in a safe space, man. I don't like you around my work area. Back off. Back off. Why are you running like that right now? You're running with no rhythm, isn't it? Running like a pregnant, what's it called? Pregnant rhinoceros. Running with no rhythm. You can't even save your life, isn't it?
Why are you scared?
Oh, who is scared? I didn't get scared, me. When did I get scared? Did you see me scared?
You're scared of a girl.
Scared where?
Look at you.
Scared!
Nah, now he got trust issues. You're not gonna stand next to him doing no type of work for the
No,
rest of the day.
none. My man yelped.
Well, he thought his life was over. He was like, she really got me. She done really put that jewel on my back.
Bro said, yo!
So, see, we wouldn't be playing one talk like we dramatic. We'd be playing game all day.
Playing games. That was funny. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, next clip.
You don't have 5 senses. They lied to you. You have 15. I feel like teaching on tonight. Grab your notepad. Here's the deal. You are a spirit. You live in a body and you have what is known as a soul. Let's start with the weakest of the 3, which are your bodily senses. These are the weakest because they are limited in ability and dogmatic in essence. So let's start there. Your sight, your touch, your smell, your taste, and your hearing. You understand those. Now, let's talk about the soul. Your mind, your will, your emotions, your imaginations, and your affections. These are the components of your soul. Your mind, what it is that you think. Your will, your ability to actually do, that willpower, that drive that you have to go and try, and that drive that you have to go and do specific things. Your emotions, what it is that you feel. Your affections, who it is that you feel those things for. And your imagination, your ability to see it before you can see it. Dig me? That's your soul. Now let's talk about the spirit. Prayer, praise, worship, faith, and meditation. When I pray, I talk to God about my problems. When I praise, I talk to my problems about my God. When I worship, I am giving God his due diligence and I am giving glory to his essence and just who he is and thanking him for everything that he's done and everything that he is doing and everything that he will. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the medium that I use to get me to think and to do specific things in my life. Faith, that's what that is. And meditation. Meditate on the book of the law day and night. That's biblical. Here's the deal. Meditation just means focus. Focus is your selective attention. You never lose focus. Your focus simply shifts. So if you put your focus on this, you cannot simultaneously have your focus on so many other things. That is why meditation is so important. Focus is so important. You don't have 5 senses. You have 15. I'm going to keep it very, very surface level and I'm going to stop talking now. I hope you learned something and I love you. Let's get it. Yay!
Bro was talking hella fast, and them spirit fingers was was getting to me. That was a lot. It was very condensed. He said a lot in like 90 seconds. A bit overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I hate to be that guy, but brother said a whole lot real fast and didn't really say much of any real depth. He was just adding stuff.
It was. I mean, I think a lot of stuff. I can agree with a lot of the phrases. And some of it, I'm trying to figure out like if that how is that a sense?
That's what I'm saying. He was just saying stuff for the purposes of saying stuff in a lot of ways because it's not sent. Yeah.
I'm trying
As
to.
somebody who I pay attention to words and meanings and languages and stuff like that. So there's a lot. Yeah, I get what it's a lot. Number one, okay. So this also might come to depending on how you understand spiritual stuff, but you don't have, even according to the Bible, and it looks like he's going off of Christianity with how he taught. We don't have a spirit, like according to the scripture. Like we have a soul. Like we have, your soul is you. Sita. Like that is what, if you take your soul out of your body and put it in my body, it would be the same exact person, just that looks like me. And vice
Oh
versa.
man, damn.
Shut up. And then spirit is the thing that is outside of us that also controls us, that we also need. Like spirit, like the spirit world, like the spirit of God is what is inside of us that makes us move, or other spirits is what inside of us that gives us the temperaments and things that we have that we're operated off of. So yeah, not that it's separate or together, it's kind of hard or whatever, but the way that he's putting it, yeah, it's he was saying the whole, it sounded like to me one of the people who wanted to, he wanted to sound deeper than he really, like he made it deeper than it really needed to be. It didn't need to be all that extra deep. He's basically being a Christian version of a hotel.
A Christian version of a hotel.
Like just making something so, like that whole rant to me was the equivalent of somebody saying Grand Rising. Or there's no, or like,
Grand Rising
no, don't say
King.
good morning because there's nothing, you're not mourning anything. No, like, bro, relax.
Grand Rising King.
Yeah,
Grand
like that's
Rising.
anybody who says Grand Rising to me, literally, I'd shut them down. In my head, I can't take you seriously. You're done. You're cooked, finished forever.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, yeah, that was you, bro. The bro must be from up north because the speed of which he was speaking was insane. The velocity of those
Nah,
words
no, no, no,
was
no, no, because y'all talk fast too. You just can understand what
who,
you ain't
who.
never heard an Atlanta nigga talk. Yeah, exactly. When I first moved to Atlanta, I was like,
If
dang,
you
this.
if you don't you don't understand the lingo, just say that. All
I
right, next
understand it.
clip.
I understand it now because I lived there. But when I first moved there, they were talking with that strong Southern drawl real fast.
A draw specifically means you going slow though.
Hey, what up? Hey, what is it? Hey, folk. Hey, folk. What up, folk?
Say twin.
Hey, twin. What up, folk?
Say twin.
Yeah,
Hey, time back.
that's fast, bro.
Hey, time back.
That's fast.
It's not
That's
that
literally
fast,
one
bro.
word. You just said one word, basically. If you said four words in the equivalent of one word and one syllable,
Anyway, they just shorten the words. But
fast.
anyway, next clip.
So why rent?
Show bloody mouth. So how come every time I ask you, what do you want to eat for dinner? You say, oh, it don't matter, right?
Where's this accent coming from?
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, I'm not doing it. Anyway, well, how come whenever I can't stop it. I can't stop it. How come whenever I ask you, what do you want for dinner? You say, I don't care, whatever you want. Then I give you a suggestion, a really good suggestion.
No, because
And then
I
you
don't
say,
care.
no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Because you're not
You
thinking
do
like
care.
me.
You do care.
You have to think like me. What would Nay want? Not what you want. What does Nay want?
They need a tic
You're
tac.
not thinking big.
That's what they need. It ain't about what you want. It's what you need. Tell me why every time you poop, and I literally see you poop, you tell me you didn't poop. I literally observe the earthquaking of the cheeks. Disgusting.
If you literally heard it, why do I need to confirm it?
It's a trust thing. Whenever I poop, I take it like it's an intentional
You're
foul.
the only
yeah,
person
coach,
in
that
the
was me.
room.
That was me. But every time I lift that blanket, after you done did what you did, it smells like chitlins. Something gotta stop. It gotta stop.
I mean, that was funny.
No, the food and not knowing what to eat. That's the thing. That right there. What you want to eat? Oh, anything. It don't matter. I'm not picky. All right, cool. How about we get this? Nah, I ain't feeling that. Okay, how about we get this? Nah, I ain't feeling that. But you just say something. Like, come on now. Like every single time.
So I heard
Every
this,
single
this what you're
time.
supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. Hey, babe, guess what we about to go eat? And then she'll be like, ooh. And then she'll say what she wants. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. I've done that a few times. Like, we're going here.
Yep.
But don't even tell them, just pull up.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
you can protest when we get to the restaurant.
Or I've also known some of them, the reason why they don't know is because they want one thing from one place one thing from another place, one thing from another place. They want an assortment of stuff.
I think it's also, this is, I think, is the reality. They just put on this earth to make our lives difficult.
It's also true. They
And so it's like nothing can be straightforward.
This is also true.
Yeah. All right, then. That was it. You got some reactions. Let us know what you think. Please go ahead and send us some more stuff that we need to be reacting to. We want to hear what y'all want to see. All right. Peace.
Peace.